to do, what policy to execute in each situation. SAMHSA has been providing grants to improve the salary of mental health care workers and has encouraged professionalism as well as more inspections. And action that could be taken is to increase the awareness of this issue by targeting the more impoverished minority communities with a more diverse mental health workforce, and to increase regulations to decrease the 55% who aren't following this policy. And this is the collaboration between the federal government and the mental health department, suggesting that if the federal government continues to fund the mental health department, the federal government can form partnerships as to updating the mental health on their new laws and supervision, and fund education and training.
In conclusion, the increasing community awareness is making the problem more mainstream and ensures more support from community centers and families. Improving financial assets by increasing funding would increase payout jobs, as Ankur has mentioned earlier about their meager pay.
Okay, the first question goes to Zach. Describe how the content of the team presentation was changed as a result of group discussion.
Well, as a result of group discussion, we found that some issues were intertwined together, and it made us reconsider the order that we put the presentation, and also what information we had on each slide, because some were directly similar and related.
Second question goes to Ankur. How did the group decide to include Zach's perspective lens conclusions into the overall presentation?
Could you repeat the question?
Yes, how did the group decide to include Zach's perspective lens conclusion into the overall presentation? So one of those things.
Well, Zach's perspective tied into our team solution. So we believe that if Zach could present his perspective and explain the economic problems between receiving mental health care and treatment, we could better explain why these problems are relevant due to the mental health workforce being insufficient in their funds.
Last question goes to Ashley. Give one specific way that your thinking changed as a result of learning about Ankur's findings.
Okay. So, with Ankur's findings, both of our lenses, a specific lens, went into a very similar direction. It was, find it. Our lens on how misinformation caused by research and social stigma and the like was can you repeat the question again?
One specific way that your thinking changed as a result of learning about Ankur's findings.
Okay, so Ankur was the one who actually first found out about the misinformation spread by research and how it was represented, and I used that and also tied it in and connected it with how social stigma was presented and like massively popularized throughout the country and society throughout different economic statuses and such.